Hi, this is Leah from Imagine DIY, and I'm going to show you today how to make this really beautiful invitation. It's just so chic and just uses a few items as well. It's amazing. So I'm going to start by just backing the invitation panel onto a piece of card. It's exactly the same size as the invitation panel, but what this does is just adds an extra weight to the card, so it feels a lot more heavyweight and a lot more luxurious. So I've used double-sided tape. I'm just peeling the backing off now, and then I'm going to stick the invitation panel on top, just making sure the edges line up really well. There, just like that. And as you can see, when I lift it up, it's got a lot more weight to it. So I've printed guest names onto a piece of handmade paper, and I'm just going to use a ruler just to tear along the edges. And what this does is just keep the feel of the handmade paper. It just makes it look a little bit more authentic. You don't need to be too careful with this. So if you get a few little bits sticking up, you can neaten them up with your fingers later. Yep, just like that. And once you're done, we're just going to line it up into position on the invitation and use a scissors to just trim across the edge so that the top edge is flat. The next thing we're going to do is use a hole punch to punch a hole through the tag and the invitation, and this will be where we thread our ribbon through. I'm going to use silk ribbon because it's beautiful, but you can use a satin or lace, whatever you like. So we're just taking a short length of ribbon, making a loop in the centre, and then we're just going to push the loop from the back of the card through to the front. Open up the loop, and then the two loose ends at the back, we're just going to push through the loop. And that's going to create a sort of knot. It needs a little bit of fiddling with just to make sure it sits flat, and then we can use the scissors then just to trim it and make it look really nice. I like to trim it into a point. There, just like that. So we're just going to pop the guest information in behind, and then I've pre-cut a piece of vellum, and we're just going to line up the invitation and the guest information onto the vellum and fold the sides down. Press down with your fingers to get a nice clean edge on this. And then we're just going to use a wax gun to put some silver wax in the centre of the card and press the seal into place. Make sure it's facing the right direction because you don't want a wonky seal at this stage. And once it's dry, you can just pull it off. There, job done. See, look how lovely that is. And then we can reposition the vellum wrap with a tag outside, and look how amazing that is. It's so easy. Check all the item description, the video description, all the details are there. Thanks for watching.